Tyler Mannion has released his judging scoring from the Andrew versus Nick battle at the Arnolds at the weekend. And I've got to be honest, I don't quite agree with it. Let's break it down. So in the first pose, we've got the front double bicep, and he gave that to Andrew on prejudging and finals due to the fact that Nick's waist is a bit too blocky. Completely agree with that, although I did have Hadi winning the front double. And for the front lat, it was very much the same reasoning. He felt that Nick doesn't have enough of an X-frame due to his waist. And I definitely have Andrew beating Nick in that pose, but there is no way I had Andrew beating Hadi in that pose. And purely down to the way that he's hitting it, because he's pushing his hips forward rather than backwards. Now for the side chest, he gave that to Nick Walker in both prejudging and finals, but he did critique the fact that Nick Walker wasn't controlling his waist well in this pose. He also gave the rear double to Nick Walker in prejudging and finals, which was absolutely certain to be the case, as well as the rear lat he gave to Nick Walker in prejudging and finals, just due to much better conditioning through the rear. Now this is where it gets interesting. He gave Andrew Jack the side tricep in prejudging, and then in finals he gave it to Nick Walker. Reason I find this interesting is because I don't feel like Andrew held his midsection well at all in this pose. You can see it looks rather distended and blocky, and he's not pulling it in. And considering Tyler mentioned that so many times for Nick, I'm like, why is Nick not winning that pose in both? And more so, why is Hadi not winning that pose? And then finally, he gave the abs and thigh to Andrew in both prejudging and finals, which absolutely makes sense over Nick. Wouldn't give it to him over Hadi though. And then probably the most controversial one was that he gave Andrew the most muscular pose over Nick Walker. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys, but I personally think that Hadi should have placed much better here. And there's a few of those poses that I just definitely don't agree with.